All right, so this is the 1993 Toyota Camry XLE, and it's a V6. Um, Everything works on the car. Here's the dashboard. Let me put the light on, and you can see lights off, lights on. The back, the trunk needs a hinge, and so it's telling you right there that it needs a hinge, but there's no check engine light on or anything. There's a switch. There's a little knob right here for the air conditioner and the heat. That knob, you need a new one. Everything works, like I said. The radio works. Here's the sunroof, and this is needed because the weather will soon start getting warm. Not right now because of all this rain, but soon you're gonna need this when the rain stops and the tilt works. Okay, and all right, and let me show you around the car and kick the tires for you and speed it up a little so you can hear it. Then I'll take it for a drive quickly down the street. And what you're gonna need again is let me see if this trunk will open. There's a knob there for the trunk. And I'll show you what it needs. Right here is that hinge that it needs. So you got to put that on. Okay, so this is the trunk. It's getting kind of dark right now, so you may not see a whole lot. But so this is the car, 93. All I want is $900 for it. It needs a light, the right signal light, and this thing for the water, for the windshield washer thing. You might need a new one, or you can fix that one up if you like. But there we go. And again, you'll need a tire on that side. I'm using my tire on there now, but you'll need a tire on the other side. This door, if you're handy, you can get in and bump this out a little bit, that door. And okay, so I'll let you listen to the engine. I mean, you can hear the engine. It's V6. It's very quiet. But I'll step on the gas a little bit so you can hear how it sounds and all. So there, I turn it off and I turn it back on, and you see no problem. It started right up. It's a dependable car. This hydraulic thing that holds the hood up, that needs replaced, but you can get that at the junkyard for a couple of dollars. But so this is the engine and this is the car. And if you can invest maybe $200 or $250 into the car, if you're handy, it won't be that much. But if you're not and you want somebody else to do it for you, maybe you can invest a couple of $100 into it, and you'll have a car that lasts you a long time. I saw one of these cars on Craigslist with 325,000 miles, and this one only has 206,000 miles. And the one with 325K The guy wanted $1,300 for it. I think it's probably still online. But yeah, so you got to. It's a nice car, and if you invest a little bit, you might need a battery too. But those are things you can work on. You know, you definitely need a alternator, because that's a alternator I put in. Again, if you go to the junkyard, you can get an alternator for $20. Just to put it on, it's no big deal. I put that one on. You can have that one, and if it keeps working for you, then that's good. All right, let's take it for a little cruise. First, let me show you the back seat. The locks in here, I hope you live in a nice neighborhood, but the lock in here isn't very good. It's big back. The roof is pretty good. There's no hanging headliner or anything like that. Stereo is very loud. Absolutely soft leather seats. And this was a lady's car, and I bought it for my daughter, but she bought a Chrysler. She wouldn't take this. But anyway, let's take this for a little cruise, and you'll kind of see how it drives. I'll put the camera up there. I'm gonna Burger King. Hope we don't get stopped. Okay, so you listen to it. I turn the radio off so you can listen to it run. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. So, like I said, it's 6-cylinder, and it really does run pretty good. So, don't come back here. I'll put the camera up there so you can see it run. Actually, I'll put the camera up here. And I'm going up to Burger King. You know, you can, if you're local and you're just driving to work and back, and maybe to the store, I wouldn't invest a whole lot of money into it. But if you're taking it far off to work, then you might want to put a couple of $100s into it. But as far as going to work and back, it's a decent car. There's no like I said, there's no check engine light or anything, and the radio is pretty good. And over time, you get yourself nice tires, you know, and you get yourself an alternator, and what else? You know, over time, you can invest a little bit into it, and you'll have yourself a very nice car. And you can see. At least it won't leave you sit by the street somewhere. You know, it always starts.